Howdy, howdy, and welcome to another wonderful YouTube video. This is a continuation of the 5 Nights at Fredwards series. We are on night 4. I've died plenty of times, and by God, I don't know how much harder this can get, but hopefully my sanity will last long enough. You know, it's always a battle between who loses first, me or the game, and it's normally me. But, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, this is the screen we've all come to know and love. It says continue night 4. Trust me, you'll see it in a few seconds. This game's actually really good. I know I keep saying that, but I cannot get it across enough of how much fun I'm having playing this game. Also, I put a light up now, so I figured my camera kept dropping to low quality, actually, when I was, playing this and this flashes. It messes with my camera's quality. I don't know why. We're immediately starting. I'm still not picking up the phone. My guy just doesn't like talking to people. I think he's got a phobia. Chica's gone. Chica's already on the prowl. Oh, there she is. Easy, Cheeky. Hi, hello. Welcome. Yeah, I know. This is the night you don't survive. I'm glad you pre-recorded these messages. This was my friend. What the heck? Oh, that's in the recording. I forgot. Oh, Bonnie's on this prowl, and I'm sure Bonnie's will come here first. Last time, I think my issue was I was using the cameras too much. So I'm trying to play it a little bit slower here. Chica's in the hall. My power still drains even without me doing anything. I don't know why I didn't quite notice that. Quite annoying, though. I don't like that. It makes me think I'm already going to lose. But that's crazy. The night guard before me just died and made all these videos to kind of help. What happened? Technical difficulties. All right, the game crashed. We're going to keep going. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to mute the call. I don't want to listen to it. I don't appreciate hearing this guy die all the time. You know, this was me at one point. This was my friend. Dum 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 dum. I've been watching Markiplier play some 5 Nights at Freddy's game where you can like turn AI on and off. I thought that was pretty cool. I plan on playing that at some point. So when the cameras go black is when the AI is moving around. I figured that out. I'm viewing the call. I don't need to hit the call. I know what it is. He's gonna beg for his life and tell people to check the back room. And by the way, there's a human eyeball. I noticed that the last time when I was video editing, and like right at the end of the video too, there's a human eyeball you see on one of the Fredward things. And he says he's in the back room with all the exoskeletons. So, yeah, the last light guard, he didn't make it. I thought he did. He seemed really cheerful, but no, it turns out he was just recording these on his offset, off his off chance. I wonder what happens when I survive night 5. Are they gonna give me my $200 paycheck? Oh, Chica. Well, let's not do that again, Chica. Chica's already glitching. Chica's already losing it. I don't see Bonnie yet, though. Chica can stay in that corner. I'll survive all night long. Chica just needs to stay right there, minding her own business. I'll mind my own business. We'll go about our own merry way. I wonder what that thing is. That thing looks pretty cool. Little cupcake with a little flame on it. I wonder if that's got a name. I'm going to call him Cupcakey because he's a cupcake. And it's a cupcake. There's no deeper thought with me. Most of the time, surface level jokes are what you're gonna get. I see a cupcake, I call it cupcake. I see a bear, I call it Barry, but it's Freddy but you know, 5 Nights at Freddy's, but it's Fredward because he's the highest esteemed guest at this establishment, obviously. So, he's the master of this place. We call him Fredward to appease him. It's 1 a.m. and I've only used 18%. That's good. That's good. That's what I was worried about last time, was trying to do it like 10% per hour. I don't need to be constantly staring at them. If I know they're there, I know they're there. Bonnie, Jesus Christ, Bonnie. I just need to make sure they don't get anywhere else, I think. Chica being in the corner isn't a bad thing. It's a scary thing, but it isn't a bad thing. Oh, Bonnie, yikes. I don't appreciate that. Bonnie's just facing the camera for some odd reason. Bonnie decides this camera's looking pretty active tonight. I don't even know how a 5th night's gonna go. I wonder, is this like... Bonnie's... Hey there, Bonnie. Bonnie's ready to murder me, I'm sure. Got pretty No. Not this again. I know what happens if I turn my thing on. I lost? No, man! I just started! Alright. See how long I can go not using the right door. I don't use the camera, I win, right? Nope. Can't make me. Can't make me. I touch the camera, I lose. I'm familiar with this trick, Chica. You ain't gonna do this to me twice. I thought this plan would work. I'll just stubborn brute force this. That wasn't Chica. Okay. Oh. I don't appreciate that. So apparently Chica, yeah, the human eyes, those are human eyes. I assume that's the last card. Yeah, Chica will apparently just decide to make me lose in the best way possible by just holding the door. I don't know why I lost that. I looked at Chica, got off the camera, and then I lost. I don't know if like when Chica's glitching, there's a certain time I'm not supposed to look at her or what. I do not know. This is trial by fire. That is how I live my life. Literally, all of college, the very first test I took in every class, I failed. You know why? Because I would learn what the teachers cared about based on the notes and based on what they'd say in class. And then I would start actually taking better notes and writing it down. Because if I knew what they cared about, I would play the psychological game and figure out what is important and what I should focus on for the test. So, I would almost always fail the first test. I didn't like fail it by like, oh, getting a 20. I'd get like a 60 or so. But then I would learn based on what's on the exam and take very good notes to compare the two and see how I should focus my studying in the future. And it worked. I would almost always fail the first test and get like a B or an A on the second test. And then the third test as well. And then the final, I would normally just get a C on, or lower. I would basically just aim for a C in any class that wasn't nuclear engineering. I'm a nuclear engineer. I don't know if I mentioned that. Nuclear engineer by education. Moron by birth. So, I can do college. I am a firm believer anyone can learn. Alright, Chica's probably in the corner of shame and fun. Nope, Chica's at the bathroom. Chica's got to go to the little Chica's room. But yeah, I would brute force my way through those tests. I would learn what the teacher liked, what they would care about, and then from there it was smooth sailing. If you know what the person wants to put, or if you know what the person cares about most when they're teaching a class, then you know what to expect on the exam. There was no class where we used everything in the textbook. It was maybe 20% of the textbook sometimes was taken apart to put on the exams. That was it. It wasn't hard. Well, I mean, it's the hardest thing I've ever done, but it was more mind games, more tedious. It required a lot more effort than anything I've ever done. They say you had to study 8 hours for every 2 hours, for every 3-hour college course per week. I never did that. I only studied during final season, basically, and would study for the exam about a few hours in advance. My brain is too short-term memory driven. I'm like a squirrel. I hyperfixate on whatever the first nut is that I see. What happened? The game is like we talk about nuts. I hyperfixate on the first shiny object that I see, and that works in college too. At least it affects me. So because that would happen a lot, I would have to make sure that I was focused before the exam, and I'm not one to study 2 weeks in advance. It gets on my nerves, and I just don't have the mental drive to do it. I don't see a point in doing it because 2 weeks before an exam, you're still learning stuff for the most part that's going to be on that exam. Most classes I took, anything of the last class was free game on the exam for the most part, unless the teacher said otherwise. Oh, Chica. Chica decided she's upset that I didn't let her fertilize me last round, so now she's gonna like just stare at the cameras like Bonnie does. Mr. Fredwards in there. Yeah, college was really interesting. I had the option to do probably... I probably could have been a Twitch streamer had I stuck with it. I was streaming back in like 2015, and I had a decent amount of viewership. I just didn't care for it. I never thought it'd be worth money. I just thought it was something fun to do, like YouTube. I decided to go to college after I graduated high school. I went to high school in the middle of nowhere. I got automatic acceptance. I'm from Texas. So, in Texas, there's a rule. If you're within top 10% of your graduating class, you're automatically accepted into any Texas State University. Except, like, literal, the Texas State University. You have to be top 8%. Hey there, Chica! You wanna go a little way? I'd appreciate it if you skedoodled. No? I thought you'd be running down the hall at me. Bonnie, don't be here. Okay, good. But yeah, so I barely got my way through high school. I would bare minimum everything to be top 10%. I would like check each semester with my advisor where my ranking was with the other students. And so because I did that, I got automatically accepted into college. You still have to pay for college. It's just the entry exams and your SAT scores don't quite matter as much. If you're top 10%, you're automatically guaranteed. Played the system, did the bare minimum. Who is that? Is that someone? is that? It's a pair of red eyes, I think. But yeah, once I was in college, I almost failed out my freshman year. I'm just talking about my life now. I don't know what else to talk about. I almost failed out my freshman year because I had no real learning methods. Why? It's me. I know it's you. I poop. I keep clicking out. If I click too far to the right, it takes me out of the game. For some reason, this game does not want a full screen. But yeah, having no real study skills going into college was terrible. It was very rough the first year. I ended up failing like 2 of my courses and then had to be a year behind from it. But then I managed to graduate with 2 minors and a major. So that was a pretty good deal, I think, for 5 years. But yeah, you have to learn how to study and you have to learn how to focus. It's just learning what the teacher likes makes studying a little bit easier on the exams, in my opinion. And it works for me, so that's why I'll preach by it. But what works for one person will not work for all. Everyone's unique. Some people can sit there and study for 10 hours a day. Some people have to study for 10 minutes before. They might both get A's. Who knows? You gotta find out what works for you. But that was the common thing amongst most of the engineers like me. We all went to like high schools and only some of us had like all AP courses and we're taking like college level courses in high school. And we're already ready and we're already prepared and could survive the college atmosphere. I wasn't. I used to just play Destiny. I would just play Destiny all day. I would go to sleep, play Destiny, wake up, play Destiny. Like every time I was doing anything. I'd go to class, but then after class, Destiny. Freshman year was so fun, and I did jack all and almost failed out of college for it. My parents didn't like that either. That was a very upsetty spaghetti with them when they found out I was failing my classes. I mean, I was going to my classes, so it's not like they could call me like, oh, you're not even going to class. No, I was going to class. Just like, I wasn't studying for any exams or quizzes. There was one crazy like freshman level entry engineering class that I took. It was bad. The teacher had tenure, and like the very first weekend, he decided he wasn't going to teach anymore. So he just like straight up quit basically. And we had a TA the entire semester, and I got like a 20 on the final and got an A in the class. I was getting like 5s on the exams, and like the project was basically all that mattered, and I stayed up all night studying for that. That music's playing. I don't know. Is that Fredwards doing that? But yeah, we did a lot of cool robot projects. It was a freshman engineering, and we did Legos robotics. So we had to learn via MATLAB how to program a machine to make it do stuff. So it was pretty cool. I made it follow a black line, and then at one point I had to read barcodes, and then it would output certain pills or colored marbles. It's supposed to simulate like clearing water in like Africa or an environment where remote analyzing was needed. Engineering was really fun. It was very hard, but really fun. I don't know where the Cheeks is at. Might come to bite me on the booty, who knows. Fredwards out and about as well. Need to be careful here, I'm low on fuel. I don't want Chica to myrtleize me. He's very good at that. Chica's top 10 myrtleizer. I don't want to use the camera while the door's up. Go away! Foxy's gone. Oh, poop on a stick. It's looking bad. It's looking real bad. You're gonna stay there, aren't you? Alright, let me check for Chica. What was I supposed to do? Bonnie was holding the door. There was nothing I could do there. Don't do this to me. I'm a good noodle. I don't deserve to be myrtleized. 6 a.m., please! Please roll around. No! I did so good! You can't do this to me! Don't! I'm the best worker here! You like me! We go way back like 4 days! Oh my god. Is there... I won? Oh, baby! This game's rough! 5th night? Oh, there's 5 Nights at Freddy's. And I'm not gonna have a phone call because my replacement guard is Gonzo Wanzo. He's in the afterlife. All right. What? I'm listening. I want to know. Ah, yes, I understand. So, turns out Five Nights at Freddy's is about demons and possession. Cause that's demonic. That's not normal. I don't think that's supposed to happen, where it's speaking in whatever that was. I don't appreciate that, I'll tell you that much. I don't think I could have cut that night closer, by the way. That was bare minimum there. The stupid Bonnie wants to hold the door open. Everyone's already gone. Oh, Chica's already in the corner, glitching out. I'm already down 13% on my power. All right, I was just being chilling for a moment. Being chilling. All right. Wait a second. Oh, what? Why? I was gonna say I don't see Bonnie. Turns out I don't see Bonnie because Bonnie sees me. Oh, that was a good try. That was a good try. I'm gonna call the video for here though. That was really fun. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I have a lot of fun making these videos. So if you like it, feel free to subscribe to my channel, like the video, or comment down below. I cannot believe I won. I must have been like a second off from losing. So apparently there's a nice little grace period at the end there where Fredward would just stand there and play his song of his people before he decides to turn me into the tomorrow sauce, you know. I don't know how many guards he's taken out, but I do not plan on being one of them. Fredward will meet his demise by my cameras and doors and lights. Why? Because that's my only weapons against him, and I wish I had more, but you know, information is power, and I can see everything. So that's powerful, I think, right? I don't know. Either way, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, later.